Haas00312, good to have you here. Pleasure to see you. Hope you're doing well. Hello and good morning, everybody. It's a wonderful Friday morning. It's my Thursday, sadly. I do have work tomorrow. But here we are. More adventures and Little Wolf's adventures. Today, we only need 3 more levels. I think we can do it. Pretty sure we're going to be able to. Matter of fact, if we do 1 leveling, we should get most of the way there. Let's see what we can do. Let's just jump straight into this. And less than 5 minutes. That's good. In the meantime, check our retainers, which I already did this morning. But I need to put my material away. I think that's about it. I have a lot of gear on here. Don't know why. Can't remember. Let's see who all's on for our free company. She's doing her Palace of the Dead run. Leveling as Paladin. Leveling the Red Mage. That's me. And that's that. Let's jump in here and see what we can do. See what dangers we can find. And there goes that shaky shake again. I'm sorry. Notice that these monitors are a little bit more lightweight than my previous ones, so they tend to move a lot more. day is mine. Alright. So as the tank is completely first time in here. I seem to be doing a good job so far, but we're probably going to be a little bit slower than usual. Check the note, make sure you get the right color. Today's is green. That'll come along in a little bit. Pull out our emerald kokobo. I will be switching back out to the topaz kokobo, or carbuncle, later on. As there are sections you just don't want AoE. Let's see, who else in our party? 19, 56, 24, and 27. Good old long distance. Fun times, fun times. All right. There we go. Doodle-doodle-doo. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Billy-loo-boop-boop-billy-loo. There are some pretty scenes. Well, we're about halfway through our first needed level. I wonder how much we're going to have to grind out. This is not where I want AoE, so I'm going to switch out. How is everybody out in TV land? Doop, 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 doop. Oh. Doo, doo, doo. Woo! Big yawn, pardon me. We're most of the way through things now, so I'm gonna switch back out. Good old Emerald Carbuncle. Take a quick sip. Alright. Oh no, the scurvy dogs failed. Oh no. Doodaloo, doo, doo, doodaloo. Let's move forward some so we don't get, left behind. Joy, extra experience. How very unorthodox. Come on. This should not take this long, people. Well, go on. Go on. There you go. Beat it down. Beat it down. Woohoo, we leveled. All right. Oh, that's the end. Woo! Player combination. Let's go heal up. That got us, what, 2 levels it looks like? 2 levels. There we go. That's what you want to see. Wrong button. Mender. Thank you. So let's see, what can we do? What can we do? Trying to think of the fastest way to get us experience, because I think, yeah, we're all caught up on this. Gotta be a level 30 to do that. Don't really want to just go out and, like, grind enemies. Ooh, we got a material we can extract. Let's go ahead and run Hawk Manor if we can. Less than a 5-minute queue, that's good. It's been a little bit of time. We need to go to the Gold Saucer. It is a Friday. Got a couple of things we need to do here. Leopard 5th. Wrong direction. Also wrong direction. Do our weekly 10K, blah, blah, blah. Mastro's fashion report. In my dapper robe. Ah, 60. Not even the standard 68. Wow. How much are we going to get? 10K. Alright, that's fine. Oh, I think I know which one we're going with. Another 10K. That's 20K today. Doing good. Doing good. Oh, that's not it. $360 could have been the best. We weren't too far off. Oh, that would have been 720. That would have been a little bit better. Oh well. Alright. Still haven't popped. Where to go? Let's go Gardenia. Now that we're here at Gardenia, we're going to go out to Camp Tranquil. Can I even do you yet? Not technically level 30 yet, so I don't know if it'll let me. He doesn't have the thing above his head, so we should be good there. Ooh. Monarch Ogrefly. While we're waiting for things to pop, let's go ahead and do a little bit of the old grindy grind. There we go. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. There we go. Somebody already got the key, that's great. It's AoE. Otherwise, I think we'd sit here all day. There we go. There they are in the distance. Our mortal enemies. Whee! Alright, so I missed getting the tiny key. Where are they? Okay. Let's get the maidservants, because they're the biggest threat. All right. Unable to get what you already have. There we go, that's a little bit better. Does not appear that we are going the jump route. There we go. That is level 30. 30. We can finally go and unlock our last class. Are you in? Alright. I'm going to set up a little bit because it seems like we're going for full clear. And this is one of the reasons that Arcanist is a pretty good one, because you can off-heal, because that white mage has no mana. Hell, at this rate, we might hit level 31. And now we wait. Eleven, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. There he goes. This one part's so much fun. Stay out of that. All right. Ooh. Bloop. Haha. And we out. All right. We're level 30. Back to Limsa. Let's go unlock this final class. Have you come to ask about Kalaya's condition? The Foreseer is unchanged. She walks about as if all the joy in life has been leached from her soul. I believe the only one who can help her now is the same person who broke Kalaya out of her shell the first time, our absent guildmaster. And, though I am leery of the coincidence, the man himself has at long last been spotted. Should you seek out his last known location, it is unlikely he will still be there. And even should you catch him, he may not deign to speak with you. Nevertheless, this may be our only chance. Pray, travel to Memorune's trading post in Upper Lineska and speak with anyone who might have seen the guildmaster. Oh, one more thing. Though he prefers us not to use it for some inexplicable reason, our leader's name is Karitia. Alright. Going to Upper Lineska. And now we fly. See if we can't help a guild party member. Before we check in down here, I do want to go check to see if somebody is over here real quick. There's a fake going on. Poor mate's mishap. Let's talk to the witness real quick. How long does this have? 3 minutes, yeah. Afternoon, sir. I was the one who sent word to your guild about spotting your leader. It's a right rare sight to see Kirid Tia roaming about. He asked me the way to Thalos. Could be he was seeking to speak with the scholar who lives out there. Alright, we're gonna... Should be in here. Ah, there we go. Oh, there. Oh, yes. I did receive a visit from a gentleman identifying himself as an Arcanist Guildmaster. An odd fellow, but obviously possessed of a well-rounded education. As it so happens, he bid me pass on a message to anyone who came searching for him. Ahem. Reunited. The 3 slips of parchment hold the problem to the solution. The Guildmaster mentioned that the slips of parchment are concealed among the bones of Thalos. I suppose you are expected to search for them. Two minutes. We can do some searching until then. Obviously, we're meant to, kill the kobolds, get experience, blah, 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 but nobody's got time for that. Alright, this one I'm going to have to kill a kobold. But I don't want AoEs. We be in Snake. Have you tracked down those 3 slips of parchment? Interesting. They actually exist. To be perfectly honest, I thought you had been sent on a wild dodo chase. Let's have a look at these, shall we? Well, penned in ancient Allegan, no less. Fortunately for you, I have a passing familiarity with the script. Seek the box at Fool Falls, dance a jig for your wooden audience, claim the secret from the opened heart. A most cryptic set of instructions, I must say. Do you intend to follow them? This guildmaster of yours certainly enjoys his games. I do believe that fate must be completed successfully for the merchant to spawn. But let's give it a couple of minutes and see. Nope. It's probably why the baby bats are going for as much as they are, because nobody comes out here to complete this. No, I sense the presence of a powerful mark. Means somewhere between both sides is an elite hunt. Let's see if these guys are coming back. Maybe the merchant will be as well. Come on. Alright, I'll check them on my way back through. The box rattles and thumps about as if something within seeks to be freed. It appears the lid has been loosened somewhat. Yeah. Don't want to attack the wrong thing here. Not that we can't beat it, just that, you know, the least amount of enemies, the better. Find a slip of parchment inside. If there are answers you would seek, then go. Then to the trading post now go. Before the owner, be not meek. With your 2 feet, provide a show. Well, before that, we're gonna go check to see if the merchant's in. Nope. Ah, now that was most entertaining. Must have something to amuse me during these little jaunts back to civilization, you understand? Based on my evaluation of your abilities, however, I calculated that you would arrive at this point somewhat earlier. You balked at the dancing, didn't you? I never expected you to be so shy. Another variable to add to your list of characteristics. I keep extensive mental notes on all the guild's members, you see. As an arcanist, it was a simple matter to engineer events so that I might meet you face to face. After all, strategy is a tool used to manipulate one situation into the desired reality. And I do so enjoying seeing others dance in the palm of my hand, as it were. Here, you may have this. Think of it as payment for your performance. Though you might consider passing the tome on to Kelia, that is the reason you sought me out, was it not? Before you give Kelia the grimoire, however, I must insist that you dance for her. I will know if you don't. Oh, all this banal interaction has simply exhausted me. It is time I return to my studies. You, on the other hand, should travel forthwith to the anchor yard in Limsa Laminsa. Be well, little wolf. We shall meet again. I'm 100% certain of it. Alright. Nope, I want to speak to the joke monger. One last check before we go back to Limsa. Nope. Just not here. Nope. Let's go to the Arcanist Guild, though I don't know if that's where I need to be or not. It is not. Let's go to the Aft Castle. Seems to be the closest place. There we go. No. I thought it was a bard playing that. Nope. Somebody's got to be playing it somewhere. My mind is ordinarily a whirlwind of probabilities and feints and counterattacks, but now there is naught but silence. This is how it once used to be, and perhaps how it will always be from now on. Let's dance for the lady. Were you always one for dancing? I don't recall any such prep. Ah, you have met with our guildmaster, haven't you? Yes. That would explain your odd behavior. He does so enjoy seeing people perform unexpected acts of frivolity. But what could have spurred our reticent guildmaster to speak with you in person? He gave you this grimoire to give to me. Uncanny. It is identical to the tome I received the first time I ever met our leader. You have my thanks, little wolf. The guildmaster is fond of games and mischief, and I understand the troublesome trials he likely put you through before deeming you worthy of his attention. With this gift, however, his message to me is abundantly clear. I am to shape reality into the one I desire. And that means defeating Dusmaga. Gods, my mind is alive again with the strategies. I must have time to think. Pray, for Mistress Theobrigim, I return to duty. The Thurbliger. The Turbliger? Flurfnurflur. Wee. Wee. Hopscotch. Ooh, pardon me, I yawn. Why for must yawn? Yawn must for why? I love the prelude. I just don't know where the person is who's playing it. Oh well. Carolina has recovered from her despondency? This is wonderful news, and we have you to thank for it. It is unfortunate, however, that both Kalaya and our guild masters are possessed of such impenetrable personalities. But, at least in the case of the Foreseer, we have an inkling as to the nature of the cage that imprisons her. I continue to hope that her partnership with you shall gradually pry those bars apart. Turn to your training, and prepare yourself for the demanding tactics Kalaya is sure to formulate in the days ahead. Ooh. I've been expecting you. As ever, Kalaya's predictions prove accurate, almost down to the moment, and her mind is especially sharp with such a dangerous confrontation in the offing. The Yellow Jackets have contacted us with word of Dulcmega. It appears his merchant vessel is presently anchored off the coast of Bloodshore. Once the pirates' business there is concluded, rumor has it that he intends to embark on an extended voyage to the east. It'll be some time before he returns once more to Limsa. If we pass up this opportunity, Kalaya will lose her chance to settle the score with Dulcmega, and we risk the Foreseer stumbling once more into blackest melancholy. Simply getting close enough to Dulcmega will prove difficult. Kalaya has, however, already formulated a solution and has set her grand strategy into motion. Your first task in this undertaking is to travel Costa del Sol and deliver this set of directions to a fisherman by the name of Rialzarin. More instructions will be forthcoming. Alright, out to Costa del Sol. Whee! least I can fly around on the bird. Boop. What is it you want, lad? As you can see, I have my hands full with me fishing. Here's a letter. Ah, thanks for that. I've been told to expect ye. Here to take one o' me earrings and deliver it to the cook. Apolamga, whatever. Let's go see Apolamga. First, enjoy the purty view. Purty. No, where is it? Opulana. Opulana? Yes, and how might I help you? Master Guruju is expecting his supper any moment now. A fresh herring? Why, the master does enjoy a bite of broiled fish of an evening. This might even earn me a few extra coins for this week's wages. Well, you have earned yourself one of my homemade eel pies. I should tell you, though, your Arcanist colleague was quite insistent that you take the pie to Master Gegaruju, rather than scoff it down yourself. This convolutedness. Go here, fetch this. Random item here, random item there. Makes me want to feed my chocobo. Gegaruju, and what brings you to my, and I use the term facetiously, humble abode, dear sir? Such a heavenly aroma. Are you, perchance, carrying an eel pie about your person? How commendable that you should research the delicacies that tickle my fancy before daring to intrude upon my most ponderous of ponderings. Speaking of ponderous, well, I was speaking of it at least, I have a hefty purse of gil to persuade you to relinquish your claim of that pastry. No, this isn't convoluted. One moment, if you will. I have been instructed by a Maelvan's Gate accessor to hand over this message to whoever delivers an eel pie to Master Gegaruju. Take the purse you received from Master Gegaruju and hand it to the dancer, Eldogith, as she prepares to return home. Kalaya. Whee! Ugh. Yes, if you're looking for a dancer, then I would first see your coin. I have 3 children to feed and no time to waste on idle chat. Oh my, that is quite a purse. My precious darlings will eat like kings this week. Such a simple job as well. I was told to expect you. You see, in return for the coin, I am to give you these. The leather satchel is from your Makito friend, and the Perio is from me. That last item you are to deliver to Drogo, the warehouse foreman. Whoop. I think I went too far. I ain't got time for the likes of you. If I don't get me work squared away soon, the master will have me and will have me it on a pike. You got something for me, you say? Hey now, ain't this Eldgith's peril? The Makito lass said someone would be bringing me a gift, what I couldn't refuse, and stick me with a pitchfork if she weren't telling the god's own truth. You're supposed to have this bottle of wine. Take it to the Flying Shark and pour a cup for the sailors what are drinking there. That's what she told me to tell ye. Any road. Watch me back if I was you, though, son. Them sailors are the meanest bunch of cutthroats I ever did see. Well, let's mount up and take to the other area. You want me to taste your wine, eh? Well, now, I ain't one to pass up a free grog. Limian's teats. Now, that's a bloody fine drop. If we ship this stuff to the east, we'll be selling bottles by the crate. You're coming with us to the Morning Star. The captain will want to have a word with you. Sure, we'll board the Morning Star. There's a good lad. And as for your Miss Dancer, you stay close to old Hickory Scrap. It gets damn cold on them long sea voyages. Shh, I'll talk later. Interesting. You ready then? We'll be off as soon as the boat's loaded. Sure. Let's go. We gonna be on a boat. A fine grog and a fine woman. The captain will be pleased with this haul. Pray do not stare so. This was the most expedient method of gaining access to the ship. I will take that satchel from you now. You may have it back after I take the items I need. Eh? What mischief are you two about? I was merely borrowing some clothes. You wouldn't wish me to catch a chill from the brisk ocean air, would you? You'll be dancing yourself warm once we get ye on this ship, lass. Not dancing the way he thinks, and not dancing the way you think either. Dos Malga. You better slip off that ratty robe before you meet the captain. Of course, of course. I'll be happy to show him the performance that awaits. The bitch Admiral's a lapdog. Come back for that lesson, Avi. It is I who shall be teaching this day. My lecture will focus on the manipulation of reality through applied strategy. Enough of this damn yapping. By the time I'm done with ye, you'll remember who ye real master is. Well now, let's see what we shall do. I think we just barely beat that. She was pretty low on health. Ye rabid little cur. Our numbers matter not. It is strategy that will win this battle. Prepare yourself, Dosmaga. With your defeat, will I cast off the shackles you close on my soul. You think so, eh? Think your fancy magic's a match for me blade? You've got another thing coming. Alright, let's... Shouldn't be too hard. And there we go. Duty complete! Dosmaga now faces defeat. He will flee to the starboard rail. Obvious. Next comes his attempt to escape into the sea. You think you're pulling me strings, do you? Think I'll dance to your tune? Well, I ain't falling for your bloody tricks. It is at this moment he notices the yellow jackets I had you summon in my explicit instructions to Rialzion. You were a fool to return, Dosmaga. I hear you're fond of shackles, so we brought a set especially for you. Can we have the ship? Probably not, but be nice. Thus concludes today's lecture. Thank you. This strategy would not have succeeded without your flawless execution. Which suggests that my tactics yet require more work. One must allow for some small deviation in performance. I believe, however, that I now understand where my calculations went awry. It is not enough to wish to shape reality. One must also have a complete understanding of the reality one wishes to obtain. It is time I sought out our guildmaster. Pray convey to Mistress the Herbergem my fondest wishes and my appreciation for all that she has done for me. The truest test of my strategies now begins. All right. now we report back to the Arcanist Guild. Back to Limsa. Welcome back. There is much I would ask you, but first, may I have the satchel you received during your assignment? The original owner needs her costume back, you see. I'll make sure everything is returned safe and sound. Now, let us speak of Kalaya. I am glad to know that she has finally freed herself to pursue her heart's desire. And you are to thank for awakening the Foreseer to her self-imposed fetters. The brilliance of Kalaya's strategies served to blind her to her own feelings, and it pained me to see her suffer so. Your example may even encourage Kalaya to improve her combat abilities, although such will surely come in time. After all, she intends to study under the Guildmaster's direct instruction. Imagine those two obsessive arcanists and the complexity of the tactics they will develop. It may very well be that your actions in bringing them together will prove the catalyst that sparks a new era of invention in the art of the Arcanima. You, too, should look to the improvement of your discipline if you are to keep pace with all that is certain to follow. To that end, I'll offer you a new technique, one that allows you to affect a wide swath of the battlefield and drain the life force of your foes. We get Bane. Quest complete. Action learned. Burn. There's Bane. Alright. First and foremost, let us see. Yep. Close you out. Haha! Soul of the Summoner. We're not going to worry about that one so much. Let's check Gridania. Oh, wait, what are you? Scholar. Hello, Wolf. Have you an interest in history? So I would share with you an opportunity to study the ways of the ancients. A curiously refined and well-read marauder visited the guild the other day in the hopes he might meet an arcanist of exceptional skill. He claims that the assistance of one such individual would be invaluable for the success of his archaeological research. I say claims because despite his eloquence, the thought of a marauder with academic ambitions still strikes me as odd. You are, of course, free to formulate your own opinions. His name is Alka Zolka, and he can be found at the Marauders Guild, should curiosity overwhelm you. To the Marauders Guild! Boo! And there's Alka Zolka. Shall call him Alka-Seltzer. Because why not? Thank you for setting aside your preconceptions, little wolf. I am acutely aware how unusual it is for a marauder to conduct research, as it were. However, you shall soon understand that I am not at all like my more muscular brethren. Rather than rush blindly into the enemy's maw, I formulate and execute stratagems to great effect. My archaeological pursuits are but an extension of this practice, for at the present I am researching the military tactics of ancient Nim. It would not surprise me if you were unfamiliar with Nim. The civilization flourished some 15-odd centuries ago, during the 5th astral era. The Nimians lived during an age of wonders, when the magical arts flourished, but magics can be wielded for well or woe, and this period of peace eventually gave way to the Great War of the Magi. The nations of that bygone era brought earth-shattering magics to bear against one another. Yet Nim, with only a handful of mages to support its army of mariners, repulsed would-be invaders time and time again. Precisely how a military force of this composition could defy its stronger neighbors is a mystery which has long puzzled military historians. By translating extant Nemean tablets, which I have recently purchased, I mean to solve the riddle at long last. As my knowledge of Arcanemia is cursory at best, I require an experienced arcanist to assist me with my analysis of any text pertaining to the magical arts. Will you be that arcanist? Sure. There is, however, a complication. The Nemean tablets and other assorted relics, for which I paid an exceedingly large amount of money, were stolen en route to Limsa Lominsa. The information inscribed upon those tablets could be of untold significance. I will not allow thieves to sell it to some rich Ulden collector for a pittance. Pray, accompany me to the Raincatcher Gully docks and help me reclaim my relics. I have strong reason to believe the perpetrators can be found there. Alright. Over to Wineport. Hey, it's Alka-Seltzer. As I suspected, they are not more than broken men who have seized the docks and taken to robbing every passing ship. Come, let us put an end to their banditry and take back what is ours. Oh joy, another level sync. Woo! Yes, yes, this is it. A treatise on Nemean military tactics, just as I had hoped. Hello there. Mayhap the tablet can explain this. Mumble, mumble, scholars, familiars, fairies. The sunlight of Eos doth soothe and shield. The moonlight of Selene doth silence and strengthen. Oh. By the 12, have you any idea what this means? We have rediscovered the long-lost magical arts of Nemean scholars. Alright. Fairies. Honest to God's fairies. Well, now I have seen everything. Anyway, I shall return to the guild and begin translating the tablet. I cannot wait to see what other secrets it contains. Alright, time to fly over the mountain. We'll return back to Limsa. Go to the Marauders Guild. Learn more about scholars. Back to Limsa. Marauders Guild. Excellent timing. I have just finished transcribing a section which will doubtless be of interest to you. According to the tablet, the crystal from which the fairy sprang forth is called the Soul of the Scholar, and it contains the wisdom of those long-dead Nemean mages. With it, you can call upon the fairies as you did before and bind her to your will. As I said before, I have little knowledge of Arcanima, so unless you have some objections, I would like to entrust the crystal to you. Oh, and you needn't recompense me. Simply knowing that the lost arts are being preserved is enough. I shall devote my energies to deciphering the remaining text. Should I discover anything new, I promise that you will be the first to know. The next Scholar Quest will be available from Alkazulka upon reaching level 35. Scholar is unlocked. New achievement. Play a little cutscene. With the Soul of the Scholar equipped, you can summon a fairy to aid you in battle. When called forth, she will assume the form of a healer-type pet. Alright. Number of gear sets have been increased. Okay, good. So this is the Arcanist set. Good. We're going to take this. We're going to put this here. We're going to hit this. Change the equipment. Make a new gear set. This is going to be Scholar. We're going to move it up. Let's click this button. Move it up. And move it up. Where are we going? We need to go pretty far up there. Needs to be just below Conjurer. There we go. We now have everything unlocked. All 29 classes. Whew. Now that's not soul stones. That's not getting them, beyond where they need to be or anything like that. That is just all the classes unlocked. Everything now matches. And that is wonderful. That is the wonderful. Now, back to Dark Knight. Now we continue the other grind. Alright. Now the interesting thing is every time I level Arcanist or Summoner when I go to unlock it, Scholar levels at the same exact time because they're all based off the same base class. So that's fun. Where am I going? What do we got unlocked? just leveling, but that doesn't reset for another 12 minutes. Not much to do until the meantime. Let's go down to the Fisherman's Guild. Let's go back out. Thank you, Dragon. Appreciate it. Everything's unlocked, at least until Endwalker comes out and we have 2 new classes. But we're a little bit of ways from anything Endwalker offers, because that's, you gotta have at least 1 class at level 70 before you can unlock anything from Endwalker. And, well, our Paladin is level 60, so we could probably power level him and get him up to 70 to unlock the new classes, but... yeah, one day at a time. One thing at a time. We got some time to kill. Let's go see if that Fate is back. I want to see if we can't complete it and see if that spawns the merchant I'm looking for. Because he's not here. Well, we got 10 minutes, and then we can do another... Nope. It just popped. They're just all over the place in this one, aren't they? Yep, we lost one. Kind of figured at least one would get lost. Might lose a second one. Yep, we just did. There we go. Fate is complete. Gold rated. Let's see if the merchant comes now. Let's pull it up real quick. Huh. It does say that it takes him. There he is. There he is. Now, I don't know, and I can't say whether or not... Because, I mean, we were here the last time the Poor Maids one happened, but it failed. And he never showed up. This time we beat it with a gold rating, and he shows up. So, I can't say for certain that it's directly tied, or what. But I know during the event he won't be here. Because he participates in the fate. But when it failed the last time, he didn't show up. This time we beat it with a good rating, and he shows up. He has baby bats. I'm going to buy probably about 5 of them. Now let's go a little bit further. There we go, a solid 10. And from here, we're going to go back to the free estate, heal up, get our equipment. We've got a couple of minutes, and we'll have a we'll be able to do our leveling duty roulette, and we're just going to keep doing that so that we can get our Dark Knight up. We need to get him up to at least 50. Would prefer a little bit higher than that, but at least 50. Talk to our mender, mend all of our gear. Make sure we go through all of our... Alright, get ready for spam to income. Paladin. We have all of our gear. Marauder. Wearing the best gear. Dark Knight. Haha, see, Dark Knight. Update our Dark Knight. Gunbreaker. Alright. Conjurer. Scholar should be in the best gear. Astrologian. Nope. See. We're going to keep doing this. We're going to go down the entire line. We're going to make sure we're wearing the best gear for each class that we currently have. Alright, so everything we got is currently the best that we can wear. So we're going to go through here, and anything that doesn't have our little paper icon on it, we're going to get back to the inventory. Just get it out of our equipment because, well, it's not necessary at the moment. Because unfortunately, currently, things are set up so that everything dumps directly into here. I need to change that. Because I don't need all of this stuff that I can't wear or don't need to have in here. I only need the things that I can use in here. Now that does mean that everything will default into my actual inventory and I'll have to, compare it and wear it as necessary, but that's something I'm willing to do to keep this a little bit more clean so I don't keep getting, oh, your armory's full, it was placed in your inventory, and I'm like, why can't I, I just got something good, where is it? So we're going to do that real quick. We're going to go through all this while we're waiting for just a little bit of time to pass. I mean, I hate to say it, but look how much I had in here. All this stuff is either not wearable by my current class or not needed by my current class. Now I'm going to hold on to most of it for right now, because there are some stuff in here that, as my Dark Knight levels, I'll be able to wear. And I hate to say it, but I kind of can't wait for 6.0 to drop, because this section will be completely gone. There won't be belts anymore. That's one whole section I don't have to worry about. It's a whole bunch of gear I can get rid of. Now, something I might do soon, just to give you all a heads up, I'm probably going to level a crafter of some sort. I don't know what yet. But I'm going to level it so that I'm out of space. How wonderful. I literally have 2 spots left. Alright. Close you. Sell items. How much are baby bats going for at the moment? 29 grand. Oh, well, let's go with a 28,750. I'm going to put 2 up at that. Ah! Didn't want to do that, actually. I wanted to check the history. Back on. Okay, today's the 27th. Wonderful. I was able to track down 2 of them. Oh. What am I doing? Animal skins, even high quality ones, are probably going to be... Oh, I was going to say junk, but no. They're selling for 40, so I'll go 30 for high quality. You are selling for 1, though. Nope, 5. Let's see if we can't get 3. Vicious Secretions. They're going for 1. Sell you. Have the retainer sell you. Spirit Bond potions? Potions of strength. Not leveling Marauder anytime soon. Can sell that. Those are going for less. Iron Salada going for 4 grand. Let's go for 3,500. See, let's see here. When was the last time one was bought? Yesterday. Green Beret. Let's go 75. 275. Let's go for about 250. $450. We'll go 400. Ooh, those are going for good. So let's go 49.50. Plundered trousers 145. Let's go 135. Let's sort. All right. Let's entrust you to here. All right. Let's do that. And it is now past 11, so let's go to the gold saucer. We'll do our little tickets, and then do a leveling roulette. See if we can't get some more levels on our Dark Knight. Now that we have everything unlocked. What do we got? Air Force 1. Not too worried about it. I have my over 200,000, so I'm good for right now. Arms Mender, okay. Mini Cactipot. Nine. That's 1. That's a 3. How about Hughes? That's a 6. Only 144. Nothing really gave a lot on that ticket. Ooh. Should have gone for the bottom one. That was my first instinct and I lost it. That would have been 10 grand. Oh well. Leveling roulette. Oh, I'm on a Fisher. Ha 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 ha. Let's try that again. Leveling roulette. There we go. What are our... Yeah, we're short. Want to travel to Limsa? And we'll turn right back around. We'll go down to the Drowning Winch. No, not here either. Bulwark Hall. Now this makes no sense. Oh, I went to the wrong place. Ha ha, my bad. Let's go turn in a quest. Frontline attendant. Here we go. Sergeant Ariston, come to join the fight, have we? Very good indeed. Oh, good. Commence, right in the middle of everything. Move this down here for the moment. Aha! The 1,000 Malls of Totorok again. Let's see, we got a pugilist, we've got a budding summoner, we've got our white mage, and me. Nope, I won't throw it on. Come on. You run the same content so often that you start going crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. It locked me in the rubber room. It was cold. I died. And then the worms came. And they crawled in and out, and in and out. They drove me crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. Nope, wrong button. Alright, that's our third cell. And that's number 4. wish I had my throwy abilities. But I don't. We've already got one level. We might get another level when we actually complete this area, so we're probably going to get at least 1 to 2 levels. Let's see. Yeah, we're now level 40. We started at 39. I hate the mite trap because they don't move very well. I'm gonna zoom in a bit. I'm heavy and I'm poisoned. Boop. All right. Come on, Graphius. Oops, out of that. Had a couple of things spawning. Good game. Level up. What do we get? 41. 2 levels. 2 levels is good. We got loot. Woohoo! 2 levels. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Ba-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. More gear for the gear gods. Whoa, holy crap. 3 commendations. Everybody commendated me. Woohoo, I like it. Alright, let's talk to this guy again. Sergeant Ariston, come to fight. Very good. This time we won't have that weird floating block in the middle of everything. Aha! Well, she sounds excited. Now, before we proceed, I must warn you, this isn't going to be like some jaunt in the wolf's den. You'll be pitted against wave after wave of fellow Alliance members in battle, and they won't care one whit that you're the Warrior of Light. This campaign will be long and brutal. The victories won today must be undone tomorrow. Consider the borderland ruins. You need only seize control of each ruin in the region, right? Wrong. Defense is paramount. Paramount. As well, for our rivals, we'll muster the forces to challenge our claims. It is for that reason we have established an airship route directly to the front line. Those who are ready and willing to fight will never want for transportation. Ah, that look on your face bespeaks confusion. Are we at war or not? What is this bollocks about no killing? What in the 7 L's is going on? That's what you're thinking, yes? It's less war and more organized violence to resolve a territorial dispute. And yes, it is to be civilized violence. Killing Alliance members is strictly prohibited. Though accidents have been known to happen, mind you. But you, of all people, have nothing to fear. You've escaped certain death more times than I can count. What are the odds you'll fail to do so this time, eh? So what we just unlocked is the front line. The borderline ruins, located on the outskirts of the Continental Flats, are now accessible. Control of this ancient Allegan site is decided via large-scale player-versus-player PvP battle known as frontline campaigns. Speak with a Grand Company flyer at one of the airship landings for further details. Which we just did, so I don't know why they didn't pop up the help before they... Anyhow. We now have frontline that we can go do, but there's something you want to do before you do that. And we'll get into that in a second, because right now, the voice in the abyss. It's time to go do our next class quest. We got to level 40. It's time to get our level 40 ability, possibly some gear. We'll see. Now, what all did we win? Let's see, return to inventory. Return to inventory. Return to inventory. We are quickly filling up on space again. Whew. We got no space left. No space. No space at all. Gladiator, Conjurer, Paladin, White Mage, so that doesn't even help mine. 42. I'm not going to worry about the earrings or anything like that. Everything else is fairly empty, so we're good there. Whew. We're quite full. Quite full. Alright. looking into some things. Alright, Frey! Haha, we get our blood weapon. I had a feeling you'd come by tonight. And sure enough, there you are, eager to pick up where we left off. Let's start with a question then. You must be burning with several after that last affair. What was the voice I heard? Ah, yes, the voice. The one you heard when you first touched the crystal. An excellent question, but a difficult one to answer. Some say it is a beacon, guiding the dark knight to his true calling. Whose is it, you ask? Only you can discover that, for each knight must hearken to a different voice. As you grow more accustomed to drawing upon your dark side, you will come to hear it more clearly. Communion will hasten this process, but we dare not conduct the rites here, under the watchful eye of the Holy See. We will make for southern Thadalin, for little Almego. Hey, I have more questions. I have more questions. Harumph. I harumph at you, sir. Harumph. Punctual as ever, I see. Communion, lest you worry, is rather simple. It is a ritual in which one nurtures the darkness within so that he may channel it more effectively in battle. Do not, however, presume the risk to be any less than before. Should you partake of it in excess, you will die, or worse. So before we begin, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to kill something for me. Something feral, something fearsome, which will push you to your limits. I want to see you thrive in that moment. That way, I will know you are ready. Ask Gundabald. He should know of a suitable creature. Come on, let's get this over with. Are you having second thoughts? No, I just wanted to continue asking you more questions that I didn't get to ask you before, you little bastard. Musai. Gundabald! Gundubald. Gundobald? Pleasure to see you again. Do you require assistance? Training? Well, if you seek dangerous beasts for that purpose, then. The Red Labyrinth is home to Pistis, notorious for their size and vigor. Our trappers take great pains to avoid their nests, and those who do not bear scars for their folly. I pity the man who dies without scars. But these Pistis sound promising. Tell me more. They've attacked caravans loaded with out-goat carcasses before. The smell drives them into a frenzy. This should serve to draw them out of hiding. Lolith, I'll always be grateful for what you did. Those young ones were on the verge of making a terrible mistake, so consumed with anger were they. I hesitated to act even though I saw it burning within them. So I see it burning within you now. You seek the darkness within? I will not claim to understand your meaning, but I wish you well in your training. Let us go. Let us go. I wonder if that's why they abbreviate or hypothesize let's go. Because lettuce, are you talking about the vegetable or are you talking about let us go? It is truly a fascinating question. Dr. Frey? Ah, they're close. I can feel their eyes upon us. Well, we're here. Show me who you are. Show me what you can do. I'm waiting. Clippy clap, clippy clap, clippy clap, clippy clap. Waiting for the night moves. Come on. Crag bite Pisces. Ooh. Oh, don't do that. Oh, I don't see that either. That wasn't so hard, now was it? To met out justice, protect the weak from the strong, and so forth. You yourself must be strong. Strength is pain, strength is suffering, strength is sacrifice. We must prepare for communion, but not here. Come, before more pipes are drawn by the smell. Pardon me, I yawn. You look ready. Good. Now listen well. Close your eyes and hold out your hand towards me. Breathe deep through your nose. Let the air fill your lungs. Then let it pass from your lips. Slower. Slower. Listen to my voice. Listen to your heartbeat. Listen for the other. With every breath, you grow lighter and slip further into the abyss. One foot in front of the other, over and over again. To the ends of the world and back again. And if time has no end, still forward and onward, over and over again. So, what did you hear? Blah, 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 blah. Interesting, but not terribly informative. But do not lose heart. That you were able to hear it once more is progress enough. I believe you will come to understand its words, and its will in due time. I should mention that, in some instances, the voice is said to be that of another, one whom the dark night is fated to seek out. If that is the case, you may have a long journey ahead of you. Heh, so you would welcome such a journey? There is something to be said for it, and for travel, for that matter, to roam free and help those in need. Yet no good deed goes unpunished, does it? I knew a man once, wanted to be a hero, do great things, and so he did. The songs always end there, but life doesn't, does it? There are temptations more deadly than the dark side. Little Wolf, you should have learned this by now, but you haven't. You will. The communion is ended, and with it, our time together. But we shall meet again as we did before. Now we get our blood sword. Ha ha! Excellent. Good old blood weapon. So what blood weapon does is restores magic power upon landing weapon skills or spells. The effect does not stack when hitting multiple targets with a single attack. So if I pop this and I do, well, this is a spell. Yeah, every enemy doesn't give me more magic power. It's just one flat rate once. All right. So we've done that. What's this? Oh, we were behind one. Huh. Interesting. Let's see if we can't squeeze in the last bit. Wrong direction. Sprint! Didn't know I was one behind. Oh no. Edge of darkness. You look well. More determined. You have not heard the voice since last we spoke. I know. But worry not. If your affinity with your dark side is as strong as I believe, then communion is all you require. Come with me to the burning wall. You know what you must do. Burning wall should be over in Fanelin, yeah. Camp Drybone. I love the ability to fly, to fly, to fly, to fly. Imagine having to walk all this distance. I've done that. On my main character, there was no flying here in Fanelin when I did all these quests. I had to walk it all. Well, jump on my Kokobo and march across the land, but still, there was no flying over the mountains or anything. You just walked it. It begins, as always, with blood, a confirmation of your identity. There are axe-beaks here, which have grown ferocious beyond reckoning. Vile creatures, eager to prey on man and beast alike. Offer yourself to them. They will come, then make an offering of them to me. Oh, there's my destination. And waiting, waiting, and waiting, waiting, and alright, let's throw up wall. Make sure I don't hit any of the golden fleeces behind them, because I do not want to have more enemies than I need. Another one. Don't want to be in that. There we go. Ah, now that is the little wolf I've longed to see. You resent this, don't you? This pointless trial. Perhaps you even resent me for subjecting you to it. Remember this feeling. Treasure it. I want it smoldering within you when you commune in Camp Drybone. Gotta tell you, though. This place is pretty at night. Shooting star. Close your eyes and hold out your hands toward me. Breathe deep through your nose. Let your air fill your lungs and let it pass from your lips. Slower, slower. Listen to my voice. Listen to your heartbeat. Listen for the other. Thank the 12. It is you, little wolf. Isambard, remember? Must have been ages since we last spoke. To think that you would end up slaying the Lord of the Inferno. When you first came through looking for our missing common folk, I took you for a... but this isn't the time to reminisce. I sought you out because I need your help. Do tell. Not long ago, an Amazra raiding party attacked a caravan on the road and abducted several pilgrims. We reported the incident to both the Brass Blades and the Immortal Flames, but it seems neither is in a position to muster forces at present. You know what lies in store should they not be rescued soon. Please, there is no one else. Really? Charge into an enemy encampment filled with Amazra warriors and free some fools who should have armed themselves? Risk life and limb to do the work of a dozen men, all because you bloody asked? Is that it? That's what we do. That's what we do, isn't it? Every goddamn time. Fine. We'll bring them back. I thank you for... They were bound for the encampment to the southeast. And so are we. The nerve of some people, after all you do for them. They're inside, just as Isambard said. Mere moments away from being tempered, I'm sure. Well, what are you waiting for? It's time to play the hero. Come on. Can we go now? Is there going to be yet another wave? Yeah, pay, insolence, blah, 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 blah. There we go, duty complete. Just didn't know when to leave off, did they? Neither did you, though, eh? I mean, look at yourself. Most of that's not even your blood. Leave it. You've nothing to be ashamed of. Let's go and give Isambard the good news. Welcome back. I heard you really gave this homage of what for. Good show. I'm sure you're eager to be on your way, so I won't waste any more of your time, but thank you. Come back whenever you like. Those who have never faced death do not scruple to condemn others to it. They know nothing of true sacrifice, and are weak for their ignorance. In sacrifice there is strength, in sacrifice there is liberation. Close your eyes and hold out your hand towards me. Breathe deep, through your nose. Let the air fill your lungs, then let it pass from your lips. Slower, slower. And we are attuning. Attuning. Whee! With every breath you grow lighter and slip further into the abyss. On a throne of bone he waits. Serve, save, slave, slay. They come to entreat his judgment. Serve, save, slave, slay, one by one in solemn procession. So, what did you hear this time? Blar 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 blar. And there I was thinking you were on the verge of discerning the truth. Your affinity with your dark side grows stronger by the day, and yet there is a hesitation. Listen to me, little wolf. You have performed great deeds and saved countless people. You are a hero to the realm. But you are no Dark Knight. Dark Knight accepts that he cannot save everyone, that sometimes he is fortunate just to save himself. Sacrifice, little wolf, is to renounce that which binds you, to recognize that which matters, and forsake all that does not. At the very least, you must realize that you cannot continue to carry all these burdens, unless you wish to die a slave. I'm fine, just a little tired. The communion is ended, and with it, our time together. But we shall meet again, as we did before. And we get our Edge of Darkness. Yeah! Visions of power unclaimed. Edge of Darkness deals unexpected damage with a potency of 350. Grants Dark Side, increasing damage dealt by 10%. So this is all enemies in a straight line. This is single target, so I don't have to hit my bosses with an AoE anymore, or a straight line AoE. Alright, on that note, it is time for us to start wrapping up. It is nearly noon, and unfortunately, I have work this afternoon. Now, in my off time, I may, well, I'll put up a vote. I'll put that way. I have a lot of gear. A lot of gear needs to go away. Now, we should fairly shortly get up to 6,000. Matter of fact, we should be able to do that relatively quickly. Not through the leveling roulette. Let's see. What can give us a couple of hundred? Let's go to Costa del Sol. Let's see. We got a little bit of time. I'm going to try to squeeze something in. Just a little something. Let's see if there's any. There is one right down here. 20% done. Let's get down here. Take care of this Careless Whiskers Fate. Level sync. We're looking for just a couple hundred more seals, and we can do... We'll be able to do at least one thing. Hopefully, I think. Get over here. So what we should be able to do is, if we can get the couple hundred, I think we'll be of a high enough rank in our Grand Company to turn gear in. And we can get rid of a lot of gear that way, get a lot of seals, and that'll be very, very helpful. The other thing we can do is, in my off time, I can try to level one of our crafters up. And this is what the poll would be for. Do you want to see crafters on stream? Or do we want to do the crafting off stream and save the action for on the screen? Because let me tell you, crafting will get boring. There's no way around it. Crafting gets boring, period. Especially if you're doing for leveling, back-to-back stuff, it gets monotonous. So we'll put up a poll about that. Hopefully, though, I should be able to get enough from this to go turn in. Let's see. That should be the last thing to kill. It is. No, it's not. Oh, crap. One more. Ooh. Let's go ahead and level sync. Come here, Cancer. I don't think I'm going to be able to do this now. Not on my own. Not on my own. Level's no longer synced. I was hoping, but no. That guy is a beast. How about you? Nope, 3 minutes left. Crappity crap, crap, crap. How about you? Cute courtesan. Let's go talk to the cute courtesan. Let's see what she has to offer. You know, actually, what do you have to offer? Nope. 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 Okay. Never mind. Yep. Uh... Escort quest. So I am, yeah, just shy by 20 seals. Come on. Come on. You need to walk faster. Where did my foolish bird run off to? There we go. And it looks like we got 189. Deep Destiny. What was that one? Oh, successfully completed 10 fates. How wonderful. Alright. Hit return. We're going to go to the Steps of Nald. We're going to turn in our 6,000 company seals. Which should unlock our next promotion. And hopefully unlock our ability to turn in some gear. Still need to get a crafter up to 30 though, so we can start breaking gear down. Quartermaster, no, not quartermaster. Personnel officer. I wish to apply for a promotion. Current rank is sergeant 3rd class. If you wish to become 2nd class, you must fill the requirements. 6,000. All right, Immortal Flames. Flame Sergeant 2nd class. Expert delivery missions are now unlocked. By the power invested in me, I hereby appoint you to the rank of Flame Sergeant 2nd class. By this promotion, you are now eligible to undertake expert delivery missions. You may fight to the last for coin and country. Whoa. Calm down. To bolster their strength, the Grand Companies of Eorzea seek donations of rare items. Accepted items are those which are sellable and whose names are not yellow. In their help window, ethereal gear is an example of such. If you wish to make a donation, speak to the Grand Company Quartermaster to complete the delivery, which it's actually the Flame Personnel Officer. Flame Personnel undertakes supply, expert delivery, Lancer Dragoon of level 50. We'll keep this one because of Dark Knight. Gladiator Paladin. Gladiator Paladin. Not getting those up anytime soon. You. Alright. Paladin only. Now see, this is one of the things I wish they would update, because every time I turn a piece of this gear in, Hero's Belt Defending, yeah. It's going to make that fanfare. Every single time. And I can only do this one item at a time. It's like, come on, guys. Let me choose multiple. Let me, you know... Yeah. Let me just be able to choose everything I want to turn in and turn it in once. Now, however, what I'll show you here in a second is going to be kind of fun. How much gear did I have? Quite a lot, honestly. Quite a lot. Alright, I'm going to stop this for now. We got what we needed. We'll do more later. I'll do some offline so that we don't have to keep listening to the same thing. Now, what we can do is we come over here to the Quartermaster. And here's where you can buy venture tokens. You can just buy them. 200 seals. So if I go 10, that should be 2,000 seals. If I go 50, that should be 10,000 seals, and we'll hit exchange. And now I can send my retainers out on ventures for a lot cheaper. There's also other things that you can purchase. We'll get into some of those. Your dispellers, your prisms, crested barding, onyx tears. Later you can get into, where is it? I think it's over actually under materials. No. Armor, weapon. Oh. Maybe it hasn't unlocked yet. But I know somewhere is... Ah. Battlefield, etiquette, attention, at ease, reflection. That should be it. Oh, flame hatchling. We'll save up and get some of those. Alright, so that took care of that. That'll get rid of a lot of our gear, but I'm going to do most of it offline because that fanfare can get annoying after a while. We're going to go back to the free company, and unfortunately, I'm a little over, but it's time for us to wrap up. Let's figure out who we are going to raid today. Let us... back to the channel page. Alright. I think I know who we're going to raid today. We are going to raid out to Mr. Kingly Lord S. Hope everybody has had a great time. Hope everybody's going to have a great weekend. I know I have to work tonight and tomorrow. Next week will be our last... how can I put it? Our last week of this schedule that I'm aware of. And what I mean by that is my schedule is changing. And once my schedule changes, I'll need about a week to figure out exactly what I'm going to do as my scheduling. But I'll get more into that next week. Love you all. Hope everybody has a great time. Like I said, we're going to go raid Lord Kingly S. Or Lordly King S. If I can get his name right. Everybody has a great day, great weekend, and I will see you next week in the lands of Eorzea. Take care.